Hi, happy people. Welcome to my channel today. This is Khadijah at the Brass Twig. I'm so happy you're here visiting me. I hope everyone is doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you've been here, thank you for coming back to visit. So I have another haul video, surprise, surprise. But this is, so this is about the celebration of a thrift store that still has 25-cent items in it. I was so excited to find this place. I just couldn't wait to get home and share with you. I didn't want to leave the store. It was just, you know, little treasures here and there, and just the fact that there were so many items that were 25 cents. I would never have found it because it's about 40 minutes from my house, but it's east. And usually when I go for something for Facebook Marketplace or you know, to the thrift store, it's south or west. So I hadn't really been east because that's towards Chesapeake Bay. It starts to get a lot of traffic. It's just a whole different area. But anyway, I originally went because I found something on Facebook Marketplace. So I'm going to show you that first, and then I'm going to show you the goodies that I got from the still standing 25-cent item thrift shop. And just FYI, this thrift shop also, in addition to having items for 25 cents, anything that was $1 that day or above was 50% off. So I got out of there spending $9.50, and my bag was full, packed. So let's go ahead and start and talk about that, and then I will show you what I got. So this is the first two items. I'm thrilled about these. They were on Facebook Marketplace, and just FYI, I saw them come on. I think they were on like maybe 30 minutes before I recognized them. Sometimes when I get up in the morning and I'm still sitting in bed, before I even get my coffee, I'll look on Facebook Marketplace to see if anything's been posted. These are two fairly large ledgers. I'm just going to tell you exactly what the size are. They're pretty big. So this one is 14 1/4 by 8 1/2, and the second one is 14 1/4 by 11. So again, they're not, they're not completely full, but they are definitely vintage. They're old, I think it's Borum that makes most of these. Yeah, they're old Borum ones. But here's the paper. In the beginning of this one, it has some ripped pages, but the color is just gorgeous. It's got the blue lines. It's got the little tags on it. It's got some full-size ones. And then you get to the more ledger style, which has got some old tape on it. And here's all the pages. And I'll just show you up close what it looks like, the lines, because it's super pretty. I'm really happy with it. So we've got, and I actually love these pages too, with just the single line and the little tabs. And then this one, I originally got it from somebody for 25 cents. This one, I paid $5 for these two things, by the way. This wasn't 25 cents. This one is just big wide pages, and it's the purple and pink. And they are sewn in, so they're signatures. So, you know, I can share them as folios, should I choose to. I happen to love these, though, very, very much. I'm excited about them. All right, so now let's look at what I got from the thrift store. I don't have it broken down, so let me take the stuff off the top first. So let's just go over these first. These, because they were faith-based, were all free. I went up to pay for them. I thought their books are $1/4 each, just FYI. I thought they were $1/4, but they were free. So this first one, Psalms for the Tiny Tots, is super cute. Look at the pictures in this. That's the reason why I got it. So the writing is, the font is really big, but the pictures are charming. It reminds me of, you know, a vintage reader. And this is for the 1960s. So I'll definitely be sharing this one. I'm not necessarily inspired to do faith-based journals. I mean, I love the pictures in this, but I have so much. Let's see, this one is published 1967. So there's that one. This one is also, I think, this one's published in 1967 as well. This one is I love the pictures in this one. The images, the illustrations. I'll just show you through them. They are done more again in like, I don't know if it's splattered paint or it's almost like it's been done on a gel plate or with a crayon. But I love this type of art. You can tell I'm always obsessed with the illustrations. So they have some really cute ones in here. I love the way they drew that little mule. So yeah, there's some cute pictures. Let's go here. I think the ones in the front were my favorite. We've got this one with the angel. I love the kids. Got this one, Adam and Eve. Look at that with the tree and the eggs. I mean, that is just so cute. This one at the shore. I mean, super cute pictures. This one with the rain. I love this one. Again, these are those type of drawings that I am enamored with and cannot leave behind. So there's that. And then this one is just all really pictures to cut out. This one is from, let's see. I like the pages in here. I like the paper. 1968. So super matte, super nice paper. Pictures are, there's some scribbling in it, but again, it's not really my vibe in terms of what I would use for a journal, but I do like the stories in them, and I like the font, and I like the big pages and the matteness of it. So, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but yeah. I'm going to do something with it. I know that. All right. So there's those, which were free. And then let me show you the books I paid 25 cents for. If I can find them. All right. There should be 3 of them. And then we'll get into all the other stuff that's not books. Okay. So I got these 3 books. They're all cooking books. But I have another one of these, a little one. Not the same kind. But I think this is from early 1970s or 1960s. 1971. So this is just an old Good Housekeeping book. I think I can bring you down closer now. Or how are we doing? Oh, we're pretty good. Okay. What I really like about this one are these little illustrations. So you've got the fun pictures from the 1960s. But they've got all these little illustrations with like a menu. So they've got the pictures. And then they've got these adorable freshness with character. Cute picture. Let's see. How's that? The ice cream. Let's see. There's another one. And you'll see there's another one. Halloween. Talks about having a costume party. Love that picture. I think this is what's on the cover. No. Yeah, the ice cream one. There's another one. Paint box party. So again, these little illustrations, I will cut them all out and use them. There's one. I think the way they did the colors back then is what I'm so drawn to. The palette. Yeah. Super cute. Anyway, so there's that. And then I got this one, which is Better Homes and Gardens Birthdays and Family Celebrations. And this one is 1963. And again, it's got just some gorgeous pictures. Look at these pictures. Oh, this is the one that has the dolls. Okay, so they've got people, the table settings with the dolls. So there's great sweets for my sweets journal. Let me see. Really super matte pages. You know, some of these Better Homes and Gardens have the more shiny pages. I think it's the older ones and they went to matte. Okay, so this is super cute with the kitchen. I remember seeing one in here and I just, oh, this one. Look at this table setting. Holidays family style. Those are all dolls sitting around the table. It is so adorable. We're having a party. There's another one. Anyway, there's another one with the dolls at home. Yeah. So anyway, I love this book. And then this one, Pies and Cakes. Love this part, the beginning of it. This one is 19, This is the 60s as well. 1966. So we like the end pages. Pies and cakes again for our sweets. All matte. Gorgeous pictures, all matte. Yeah, so love that one. So those are the books I got. I definitely think I'm going to do my sweets cooking journals before the end of the year. Okay. And then a little piece of vintage paper for 25 cents. Let me just pull some of this out. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So I got all of these for 25 cents. So they're just, you know, the tulle ribbon. What do they call it? Yeah, tulle spool. And most of them have quite a bit left on them. This one's not a whole lot, but there's enough. And they were 25 cents each. So I was all in. I'm going to use these, you know, again, probably to tie off packages. Who knows? But all of this was $1.50. So I felt like that was a great deal. Then we have this, which was 25 cents. Super cute. Beautiful. I'm probably going to cut it up and use it as appliques. Then we got these cards. We got this little pack of stationery, vintage stationery. I think these are just blank on the inside. Yeah, and they're Hallmark ones. Watercolor, they even have a paintbrush with them. That was 25 cents. And then this bunch was 25 cents. Just some little vintage cards. So we got those. And then all the clothes were 50 cents. You probably don't need to see my clothes, but I got some khakis for 50 cents. This toy was 25 cents. Now you guys know what I'm going to use this for. I'm going to use these little wooden things as beads. So they're super cute. So those are all the colors. Usually I see people selling like the abacuses and stuff for like $5. So when I saw this for 25 cents, I was all in. I felt like that was super cool. So I need to take these out of here, put them in a little bucket so that, yeah, I can use up less space. So I was really happy with my little 25-cent thrift store. All right, there's that. And then I got these. These were marked at $1 each. So I got them for 50 cents because everything that was $1 was half price. So this one is just a bunch of little Christmas ornaments, which I'm probably going to use them on some of them, like the little tie ones. I'm probably going to use them on on journals at Christmas time. I'll probably break this down. This one says joy and hang it differently. And then ho, ho, ho. I took a chance on those. And then this one has a couple of the little crocheted ones. Little angel, little bell, and these I really like. This one's broken, but this one isn't. These are vintage Yona. They're from Japan. So those I'll probably hang on my tree because they're really sweet. And then, you know, there's some little ice skates. There's like a little Santa. So these are definitely little things that I could use as trinkets, charms to hang on my my hanging charm for my journal. So I got some of those. I didn't have a lot of Christmas ones. I do have one other box that I picked up, but I haven't gone through yet. Okay, so there's those. And then this is so funny. So this is all just cards. And I was going through a little rolling cart, and she came over to me and she said, honey, that's not for sale. I pulled this out. She goes, that's our stuff that we use. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought all of this stuff over here was for sale because there was stuff on it that was marked. I thought it was office supplies. And she said, well, I could sell that. And I said, well, what do you want for it? And she said, $3, which since everything is half off, if it's over, that would be $1.50. I said, okay, I'll take it. So again, it's just a lot of index cards, a lot of colors, some neon ones as well. And I will definitely use those. I'm going to start playing with those right away. And then I think that's, oh, here we go. This as well. All right. These were 25 cents each. And they're fresh. I opened them up to make sure. There was one other one, it was a blue one, but it was almost empty and it was not. So 25 cents each for these. Definitely a big plus. Then this was 25 cents. Look at this little tray, you guys, like a little enamel tray. So I'm going to collect little things that are floating around. I thought that would be really cute on my desk. I'll probably put it on my lamp post. Let's see if you want to see that. This was 25 cents. These were 25 cents. And then these are from the farmer's market my husband and I went to over the weekend. She's going to make me some more. I'm going to put these on boho journals, but they're made out of clay. So I think those are super cute. I really like them. And she has them in some brighter colors too, but they're definitely, I love clay, and I think they'd be really pretty on a more boho style or natural style journal. So that's all that. Oh, no, I'm not done. Sorry. Okay. Then I got these scissors, which were originally $1, I think. Yeah, $1. So I got them for 50 cents. They had a whole bunch of them. I just got the ones I thought that I would use because if I wanted to do some, different cuts. And they're the Fiskars brands, which I think are the better ones, which is also why I picked these up. So I got those. And then I got 3 other items. And that's it. I'm done. Last but not least, I got these playing cards. These were marked 50 cents each. This was marked $1. I got it for 50 cents. These are, what's her name? I bought a paper thing. Betsy Clark. So they're super cute. They're the Betsy Clark Hallmark Beachcomber is what they're called. They're little bridge cards. I really like the colors in those. Let's see. Let me see if you can even see them, if I'm doing them right. Yeah. Yeah, they're really cute. And then these are Mickey. They're the same. One's blue and one's red. But what I really like about these is, so the Joker is Goofy, and then the King, Queen, and Jack are all the characters. You got Donald Duck as a Jack. You got Minnie Mouse as the Queen, and Mickey Mouse as the King. So I thought those were really cute. And then they all have Mickey on the front of them. I thought those were really cute. And then we've got the same thing in blue. So yeah, that was my score. That was my hurrah for a thrift store that still has 25-cent items. I was so psyched. I love the private thrift stores, and the church thrift stores the best here. I feel like they just, I don't know. You can find good stuff at them, and for good prices. So that's it. That's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for visiting me and checking out my goodies. I know my favorite was probably, I like the greeting cards, but I would say my favorite was probably those, the cookbooks, the cake cookbooks. I really like those, the ones with all the little drawings. I super feel like I have enough ephemera now to make some really cool vintage sweet cookbooks. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, thank you so much for coming by. I hope today finds you doing something that brings you joy. And if you are enjoying watching me, please feel free to subscribe. click the like button. And if you want to see more, click the notifications. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.